Medico-legal claims can be complex and daunting, but with the right approach, they can be resolved effectively and efficiently. Today, I'll guide you step by step on how to legally settle a medico-legal claim based on a structured procedural framework. Let's dive right in. The first phase begins with initial assessment and documentation. When you receive notice of a potential claim, take these steps immediately. First step is documentation collection, which includes securing medical records, diagnostic reports, and imaging reports. It also includes collecting staff statements within 24 hours. Prepare and maintain equipment logs and document the timeline of events on a separate sheet of paper. Next aspect is the notification requirements. Inform your medical insurance provider within the policy timeframe. Notify the hospital's legal department and, if required, report to the relevant medical counsel. After this, do the initial risk assessment. By this I mean review the standard of care provided and identify any deviations. Thoroughly assess the completeness of your documentation and potential liability exposure. Next step is the pre-settlement evaluation, where you analyze both legal and medical aspects of the claim. Do a detailed medical record review, audit the treatment provided and compare it against standard protocols. Check for documentation gaps and review consent forms. Finally, do a legal position assessment with the help of a medico-legal expert. Evaluate applicable statutes of limitations and jurisdictional requirements. Assess potential damages under prevailing case law. Also do an expert consultation. Obtain independent medical opinions and consult specialists in relevant fields. Prepare formal expert reports as necessary. Preparation is key for successful settlement negotiations. How to do a claim valuation. Calculate economic damages, including medical expenses, loss of income, and future medical costs. Also, assess non-economic damages like pain, suffering, and emotional distress. Approach the settlement authority. Obtain internal approvals from the institution and insurance carrier. Prepare a detailed settlement proposal and supporting documentation. The negotiation process involves both direct discussions and, if needed, mediation. During the initial settlement discussions, establish communication protocols and maintain confidentiality. Present initial proposals and document all counteroffers. During the mediation process, select a qualified mediator and prepare a mediation brief. Make sure to attend sessions, document discussions, and adhere to protocols. Once terms are agreed upon, it's time to formalize them in a settlement agreement. How to do agreement drafting. Include key elements such as the settlement amount, payment terms, confidentiality provisions, and jurisdiction clauses. Address special provisions like structured settlements and tax implications. Final process is the execution process. Obtain all required signatures, notarize the agreement if needed, and file it with the court if required. The final phase is implementing and closing the settlement. How to do settlement implementation. Issue payment, confirm receipt, and document all financial transactions. Obtain signed releases and update insurance records. What are the possible post-settlement procedures? Archive all relevant records and review the case for learning opportunities. Conduct staff training to address identified gaps and improve protocols. Throughout all phases, ensure compliance with legal and regulatory frameworks like the Consumer Protection Act 2019, Medical Council of India regulations, state medical council requirements and hospital policies. Maintain comprehensive records, including communication logs, medical records and expert opinions, settlement agreements and payment confirmations. Medico-legal claim settlement requires careful planning, documentation, and adherence to legal protocols. By following this framework, you can navigate the process confidently. If you found this guide helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more expert insight.